It's the Prayze Factor's My Winning Season series. We're catching up with winners and alumni from various seasons of the Prayze Factor Awards, hosted by Milton Wallace from All Nations TV. Find out all about these phenomenal creatives and their journeys, including all of their career moves and success stories after their Prayze Factor experience. It's the Prayze Factor's My Winning Season series. Check it out on all the Prayze Factor social media sites, the PGN TV Network's YouTube channel, or visit PrayzeFactorAwards.com.
Every time I hear the church bell ring.
Hello, this is Milton Wallace with the Prayze Factor Awards, My Winning Season. I am the owner of Dreams Come True Travel, and I'm part of the Prayze Factor Awards Board of Directors. But today, I have the honor of talking to a young man that I know very, very well. I am excited to introduce you to you all, if you all don't know him, this young man, because he has definitely made an impact on my life and a lot of people's lives around the world. So, without further ado, I want to introduce you to Mr. Ricky Paul from Hillsboro, Texas. So, how you doing, Mr. Paul?
How you doing today, Mr. Milton?
I am excited and overjoyed to have this opportunity to talk with you.
Hey man,
So,
it's always a pleasure.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I tell you what, why don't we start out by you telling people about yourself, who you are, what information you want them to know about you.
Well, I'm Ricky Paul Puckett from Hillsboro, Texas, by way of Tallulah, Louisiana, and I write and sing soulful country gospel music. I also have a television show called Around God's Throne, and I have a magazine called Soulful Country Gospel Music Magazine, and we do an indie artist calendar every year where we feature independent artists so that they will stay relevant in the minds and eyes of the people. I've been doing this for 3 decades plus, and I haven't gotten tired yet. As a matter of fact, I'm in the studio today recording, so I have a goal I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to get to 100 songs by the end of the year. So I'm working on that, Oh, and I want to show my trophy too. Hey, look at that. See that? Yeah. I just want y'all to know we winning over here. The Prayze Factor Award ain't no joke. I want y'all to know that, eh?
All righty. Okay. So when was how many have you won so far?
Ooh, I lost count.
Okay.
I think it's been about 7 or 8, something like that.
Okay. So then tell us, what was it like that first time that they called your name to come on stage because you were the winner?
It was mind blowing. It was awesome. It was the most awesome thing that had ever happened because I won Album of the Year and Songwriter of the Year, and like any other songwriter, singer, you want that album to be known as the best, and so that really took me over. Man, Prayze Factor has truly been awesome in my ministry and in my life. The people that run Prayze Factor, they're not just people that has an organization. They're friends, they're family, and it's just, man, and to be able to have your peers, to say, hey, look, you're the best at what you did, what you're doing, that really feels good,
All right. Yeah. Well, okay. So since you've won and been successful at it, what would you share? What would you like to share with artists who maybe been nominated? This is their first time to be nominated, or they haven't won, or what would you say to them at this point?
I would say keep working, and then enjoy the fact that somebody else wins. When I'm at the Prayze Factor, man, it's just like Christmas time to me. I get to watch everybody dressed up and having a good time and enjoying one another, and I want that feeling. I want that spirit, because the thing is about it, you're not going to win all the time, but when it's your turn, you going to win. when you win, you should want people to rejoice with you, and so you should rejoice with others when they win. And the thing is about it, it's a platform for growth. I mean, there's over 4,000 people participating in this, writing songs. You ain't gonna win all the time. So just be ready to cheer somebody else on when they win. Enjoy that win like it's yours. That's what I say. That's what I do every year. I don't care who win. I just be clapping and be like, yeah, go get it. Because that person has worked hard too. So we have to acknowledge that everybody's out here, and nobody is getting rich. We're out here. We all out here in the same mud pit. But we're winning souls. I'm hoping that's what we're doing, is winning souls.
Wonderful. So talk a little bit about what kind of doors has it opened for you since you won that award?
Well, the thing is, people have seen me that has never that I don't even know. I've never seen them before in my life, but they know my music, they know my voice, they know my personality, they know how I feel about what we do, and I'm talking about all over the world, because like I say, Prayze Factor ain't no joke. They promote me all year long, and I mean, what, Mr. Milton, when I first got with this organization, I got into it trying to see what it was about, and I'm going to tell you, the very first year I was with them made me know that I didn't have to look for nowhere else to go, because they're doing everything that they can to promote artists. And so, I mean, all over the world, my music is all over the world, and you can't beat that, So, I tell them, look, if you ain't with Prayze Factor, you're wasting time.
I appreciate that. So, what do you see in the future for you?
Well, in my future, I see doing movies, plays, writing more music, and encouraging other artists, And I'd like to, if I can, just say this to every artist out there: you need to support the people that's supporting you. And Prayze Factor is one of the hugest supporters in the gospel industry, and so what I'm saying is be willing to pour into them, because they're pouring into other artists. What you gotta be able to see is it's not just about you, it's about everybody else. And if you support Prayze Factor, you're helping them to support somebody else that you may not even know. Because there's people come from Africa, come from different places all over the world, that the Prayze Factor, is helping. And so you should be willing to sow in the Prayze Factor, because it's good ground. It's fertile ground. I've met people in the last 4 years, man. I'm talking about, these gospel artists are second to nobody. They out here doing this business, so, I'd say just pour into Prayze Factor as much as you can, and don't worry about what you gonna get out of it, because you gonna get yours, but help them to help somebody else get it that's not able to, do what you can do, So that's what I would tell any artist, just pour into, because God ain't gonna let you lose.
Right. All right. Well, I want to say to you, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for sharing with us and sharing with the audience about your experiences with Prayze Factor and what it was like to win. So we want to thank you again for being on this platform, and we want to wish you good luck. So
thank you so much. Thank you. Bless you.
Thanks.
Peace.